Salam, peace. The claim of the Jews that Father Abraham was a Jew. The claim of the Christians that Father Abraham, Prophet Abraham or Ibrahim al-Islam was a Christian. The glorious Quran confirms and refutes the false attribute to Prophet Abraham. It clears the truth from falsehood. I'm going to read from chapter 3 Al-Imran, verse 67, in Arabic and in English. Bismillah. ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. The translation is, Abraham was not a Jew nor yet a Christian, but he was true in faith and bowed his will to Allah's, which is Islam, and he joined not gods with Allah. What this means is, he joins not gods with Allah, that he did not associate idolatry, false gods, in derogation of Allah, the true God, the human invention, the human creation. The gods is talking about here, which were carved out of wood, which were made out of clay, which were carved out of rocks. These are the false gods that the Quran wants to clear. And also in the Old Testament, if you read, that God said, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Same in the New Testament, that these are human invention, human creation. How can you worship something which cannot hear, which cannot speak, which cannot see? And yet, the creation, invention, or humanity amongst the other nations, that you have those who have made gods, as I just mentioned, and they put food in front of them. But eventually they take their food away. These stone gods, these clay gods made out of clay, rocks. You know, even if a fly sits on the food which they are being given, they cannot even say to the fly, "Shush, shh, shh, get away from me." They can't talk, they can't speak, they cannot hear, they cannot see. This is what certain nation has come down to. And it goes back to the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. See, amongst the Jews and the Christians, they were disputing with the Muslims that Prophet Abraham, the Jews were claiming that he was a Jew, and the Christians were claiming that he was a Christian. Now I'm going to read from the same chapter, verse 65. You just go back a couple of verses. Bismillah. In the name of Allah, the true God, and I quote, "Ya ahl al-kitab lima tuhajjuna fi Ibrahim." Ye people of the book, you respected people of the book. Who does it refer to? You Jews and Christians. Why dispute you about Abraham when the law, which is the Torah, which was given to Prophet Moses, the 10 Commandments, which were not revealed till after him. They were revealed centuries after Prophet Abraham. So it could not have been a Jew. And the same claim of the Christians. I'll continue. وَمَا أُنزِلَتِ التَّوْرَاةُ وَالْإِنْجِيلُ إِلَّا مِنْ بَعْدِ. And this refers to the Christians. Why are you making claim about Prophet Abraham that he was a Christian when the Gospels were not revealed till after him? أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Have you no understanding that these peculiar systems were invented centuries after Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him? He was, the Quran, glorious Quran confirms that he was Hanifa. He was inclined to truth, true in faith, and he did not associate partners with Allah. Many a time, if you read the Old Testament, during the absence of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, that was after the 10 Commandments, that when he went up the Mount Sinai, and he did not come down for about 40 days. In his absence, they made a golden calf. You'll find this in Exodus chapter 32 verse 8. They worship the golden calf. So how can they make a claim that Father Abraham was a Jew when he disassociated himself many centuries before of not associating partners with Allah, the true God? And the same if you read in the New Testament, when Jesus said the same thing in Matthew chapter 4 verse 10. Get behind me, Satan. It is thy God. Him must you only worship. So I thought I'd just read something to you for you to ponder over. I'm not here to, like I said many times, to disrespect anyone. If I am misquoting something, I am hoping to be corrected. Salam, peace. You got the Old Testament, the New Testament. Now you have to follow the last and final testament, which is the glorious Quran, because it makes distinction truth from falsehood. Salam, peace. Get yourself a copy of the glorious Quran. And I also advise you to read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. That's my advice to you. And compare it with the glorious Quran. Salam, peace.